Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning, and I'm coming to you live from Maarsen, the Netherlands. I'm gonna wait and see if anyone is going to jump on. I just heard there is someone, who is watching. Please tell me who is watching. I've got 3 people watching, but I cannot see who it is. Ria, good morning. How are you? I did send you another message, but I did not. Good morning, Usha. Ria, I did send a reply to you, but you didn't get back, so I hope everything is okay. Harsh, good morning. How are you doing? Chris, good morning. Jojo, good morning. Hey, good morning, Claire. How was everything with the launch of Prosperity? Oh my God, I had FOMO seeing, good morning, Barbara. I saw all of you having so much fun at the Westfield Mall where, good morning, Hina, where everyone was there for Jessen's perfume launch. That was so exciting. Good morning, Anwar. How are you doing? Hope you're okay as well. I hope you had a great time there, and I hope it was a lot of fun. And how did you like Prosperity? I have been fortunate to have smelled it, which I think now sounds weird, before, and I loved it. So yeah, I want to get some. Is there any way that I can get some? Anyway, Lorraine, good morning. You are in Gibraltar. Oh yeah, so you couldn't have been there either. How is the weather there in Gibraltar? Oh my God, what a word. Anyway, how is the weather with you guys? It's here. It's sunny, and apparently it's going to be a really good day. But the good day, even when the sun doesn't shine. Hey, can I see Shaylin on there? Hey, good morning. How are you? That's been ages. Real good morning. What I was saying is, if the sun doesn't shine, why don't you shine yourself? Because you are the sun, right? Nice and sunny in the UK. Wow, good. Most of the time, I think it's quite similar. Ikenema, what are you doing? Oh my God, are you in the cloakroom? Ikenema just told us that he couldn't make it because he's at work. So I told him he was there in our thoughts anyway, but he made it. You didn't go on the broom, right? Anyway, you can get it on. You can get it online. Okay. Oh, great, Hina. We can get it online. And oh yeah, I definitely want some. We'll talk later. And next time I'm gonna try and be there, which is probably gonna take me a little while, but I'll try and be there. Okay. Today's message. Good morning, Tareen. I would like to talk to you about state of mind. So it's Sunday, and what is your state of mind? Did you just woke up, and do you feel like, oh great, it's Sunday, so I've got a day off? Maybe you have to work. I'm not sure what you're up to. Give me a 1 in the chat box if you woke up quite relaxed and you feel like you're going to have a really relaxed day, and you feel good. So I'm going to give you some time. Hina says 1, but Hina, most of the time you are relaxed. Oh, Ria's putting makeup on. Oh, that's not really relaxing. Well, most of you are quite relaxed, I see. That's good. Then you are, oh, Ria says 1, she's relaxed. Great. Well, okay, then you probably did a little bit better than me because I got up a little bit stressed. Actually, because of the live doing today, because I could not get to the right topic. The thing is, I've been really sick last week, and I had, how do I say that? I had kind of like an addiction thing, which is weird. It sounds crazy. I never thought I would say that. But it was legal. Don't get me wrong. I was legally addicted to drugs. Because of my worn hip, I had morphine. And as the doctor gave me an operation date, he said the morphine wouldn't help, so I had to stop taking them. So I called my GP, and she said, well, we will reduce the doses, so you will be able to get off. But as there was no parking spot at the pharmacy, and it was raining, and I couldn't walk that far to get it, I just drove home, and I took off the plaster. So I kind of stopped cold turkey, which is not really smart. I didn't think about the side effects, but I had them all. So I was shaking, fever, everything. And I thought, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? You know what? So what I'm getting to is, I thought, okay, at some point, this is just the way it is. I have to suck it up, and I will get over it. And as I called the GP again on Monday, he said, well, probably worse is behind you. And of course, we've got a great GP in the house, Dr. Ekenema. And as he heard, he called me right away, and he said, well, it might take you another 48 hours. Good morning, Hiddy. And I started to do better only on Wednesday. But the thing is, it did something with my mind as well. I was hallucinating like a lunatic. And now I can laugh about it because it's actually pretty funny. Because, hey, now I think I can add that to my experiences. So now I know what that is. So from my experience, I can help other people with it, right? So, yeah, I'm laughing about it again. But I discovered, good morning, Marielle. I discovered 5 steps to manage your state of mind. So the first step is confusion, because you're confused about whatever it is. Good morning, Alicia. And at the point of confusion, you don't know where to go. So when you don't know where to go, what are you going to do? Are you going to go left, going to go right? So for me, it was, am I going to put on that last plaster that I had with the normal dosage to stay on that stuff? Or am I going to change it, and am I going to move forward and just keep hanging on? So step number 2, I became conscious of what I was doing, of that it wouldn't last, and things would get better. So, okay, for you, it might be a total different example on whatever it is you might be confused about. But when you become aware of what you're confused about, you will gain yourself clarity, which is step number 3. So become curious. What is it that you're experiencing? Why are you experiencing this? And what can you do instead? What is it that would help you more to get closer to where you want to go, instead of going further away from where you want to go? Ask yourself the right questions. Well, how come do I feel like this? Why do I feel like this? Does it really help me to feel like this? Or do I actually want to feel something different? Give me a 2 in the chat box if you ever felt really confused and asked yourself the right questions. So you sat down for a second, reflected, and got some answers. So I'm going to wait a little to see if you ever tried this before. Alicia said she did. And did it help you? Jojo said it did. Ria says so. So my guess is that once you started to ask yourself questions, good morning, Alexandra, you saying too as well, that it helped you move forward. So then step number 4 is construct. Once you know what it is that gave you the confusion, or how you came to that situation and where you want to go, you can construct. So if you can construct whatever it is that you do want. What do you need to move forward and get out of the state that you're in? So for example, if you're upset or sad about something, why are you upset? Why are you sad? And what is it that you're sad about? And for that, if it's like a feeling, for example, sorry, being sad or hurt, you can ask yourself 2 questions. Good morning, Paul. You can either ask, is it important? That's question number 1. Question number 2 is, do I have any influence on it? If on either one of these questions the answer is no, then the best thing to do is let it go, because that means that you cannot change the situation. So once you constructed what you do want, and you've constructed the way to move forward, that's when step number 5 happens. And step number 5 is confidence. And we all want confidence, right? Give me a 3 in the chat box if you ever felt like you could use a little bit more confidence, change your state of mind, and actually got more confidence. So once you tried to change your state, you got more confidence. Of course, Harsh is saying 3. I think, Harsh, you're really good at that, right? Alexander is saying 3. Alicia, Barbara, Marielle, a lot of 3s. Tareen, a lot of 3s coming up. Ria, Lorraine, great. And how did that feel once you gained more confidence? And I think it was Jason who said it yesterday in his life. When Anwar, you're confident. Yeah, we know that. Shaylin put in a 3. Wow, Claire, you did a great, how do you say that? You put it together really great. So, yeah. Once you stretch your mind, I think Jason said that yesterday, it can never go back to the old self. And that's true. So once you are, sometimes you just need to stretch yourself a little bit more. So there are easy ways to change your state of mind really quick. And one of them, for example, is to shift your thinking, but you can also shift your movement. For example, if you're sitting down, stand up, do a power move. You can create a power move for yourself. Or if not, dance. Put on music. And make it happy music, of course. I mean, it's no use to put on I Will Always Love You from Whitney Houston once your heart is broken, right? That doesn't really help. But, okay, I'm laughing about it now. But put on some, I don't know, put on the Macarena or something. Or Gangnam Style. That might be fun. Dance. You know what? As soon as I've done that hip surgery, and after that, somewhere along the line, there's going to be a great event in the UK with Jason, where all of us are able to meet. I'm going to dance with all of you. I'm making that promise right now, and I cannot wait to do that. It's going to be so much fun. And my guess is Ekenema will dance with me as well. I mean, I saw Ekenema dance, and he can dance. Oh boy. Anyway. Okay, so to manage your state or change your state really quick, change your behavior. I know from my experience, changing my thoughts was harder, but start then with changing your moves. And Anwar is looking forward to dance with me. Oh my goodness! Oh, it's getting better all the time. Anyway, so if you manage that and you change it, because try to think about a joke. And what I used to do, what I'm used to doing is, if there's a situation that I cannot control and I don't like, I always try to look for three things: something to be grateful for, something to laugh about, and something to learn from. So my example from earlier on, with the whole addiction thing, for me, I was grateful for for at the time I was grateful for, I guess, the experience, which sounds really weird, because hey, I never thought, at some point I just came to the thought, I never thought that I would be able to say that I was addicted, or and know how to get rid of it. I had to laugh because I had hallucinations and I was thinking really weird stuff. Actually, it gave me some clarity at some point. And what did I learn? Not to quit cold turkey if you're on medicine. Listen to the GP. Go inside even if there's no parking spot, or take someone that can pick it up for you. So yeah, but I know I learned how to manage my state during that difficult those difficult days, because they were kind of, I'm joking about it now, but believe me, they were hard. So I hope this video served you. And it's Sunday, so we're going into a room, a coffee room. So I hope you got some coffee, and you're going to join me in the room so we can talk about it. And if you like to share something, anything, I would really love for you to share anything in there, and join me for a coffee or a tea. I wish you all a very, very great day. Remember to take care of yourself and your state of mind. You're a diamond, and don't you ever, 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 ever let anyone or anything ruin your day. You know why? Because you, my friends, are better than that. Have a great Sunday, everyone, and I'll see you in the room. Bye.